pretty much brand new to badminton.
Service over. 3-1.
Nice one.
Service over. 2-3.
Well done. Just made sure that Ian Spear could clearly see that.
Oh, just a bit long.
3-all.
So enough pressure there from Tian Hao.
4-3.
Gets the serve. On top of that, the narrow 1-point lead, which isn't going to be enough.
Service over. 4-all.
So this game, just like all the other ones we've seen this afternoon, gradually being pulled out 1 point at a time. No one really pulling away with leads.
Service over. 5-4.
Oh, that's a good one.
Impressive smash from Wong
Yeah.
Fai Yin, though.
Over. 5-all.
Although it's not a very sharp push, but that's good enough because Tian Hao wasn't ready.
Yep. I just saw him holding his shoulder as well.
6-5.
At the end of that point.
Service over. 6-all.
So 12 points played. 5 of them unforced errors. And no real pattern to the game yet. 1-2 stroke exchanges deciding each point. No specific rallies. Oh, this could be one.
Service over. 7-6.
In mixed doubles or men's or women's doubles, for example, one good player doesn't help because the other partner has to combine
totally.
strongly.
Yep. With both these pairs just being recently set up.
Oh, nice.
That was actually some good movement from
Yep.
Tian Hao and Xiao.
7-all.
Was that in? Yes.
8-7.
And again, Ian Spear getting to repeat service over very, very quickly because these are very short points indeed. Not won aggressively, but just error-strewn. But we are getting closer to the end of the first game, 9-7. And it's out. So that was the biggest lead at 2 points.
But definitely it's a brave move from Beijing, because she was trying to move their opponents left and right rather than straight.
Yeah, and find the opportunity. And with that out, we have game point.
10, game point, 8.
Couple of game points based on the stats. Should be able to convert it as well. Nope. So that's 9-10.
10.
And unsurprisingly, the game is won 11-9 off the opponent's error. They did both try to go for the attacking winning game. Didn't quite work out for them. 8 minutes it took for that. And Puchong United still on course for what could be the best result if they make it 18-3. It's going to call for some big performances in the last 2 matches for sure. From Darren Isaac, Tanai Kwan in the men's doubles, and Tanonsok Samsung Suk in the men's singles. Well, Hun is being called back to make sure that his bag strap is within the locker. And that has been the level of discipline that has been enforced today.
Yeah, the Empire is really particular about this because of the logo of the sponsor.
Oh, of course, yes, right.
Yep. They are very important, the sponsors.
Well, they make everything happen, so...
Yeah.
And at that point, we'll just like to thank all of them. As you can see them all around the stadium. They're the names and institutions, entities that have all come together to create the Kopiko Purple League. It's taken about a year to do as well.
1 love.
Straight
into his partner.
It happens sometimes. He said sorry.
Sorry about that. She's checking her hair again, just to make sure. He just fixed it. Thankfully, it was in the early point of that game. Good drop shot in there by Tin Hao.
3-2.
Yeah, it's always good to break the rhythm, because normally from the back a play would just smash, but like this time a delicate drop would just make their opponent flat-footed.
Wow, that was a service fault. I think it was that little known badminton rule that your racket head has to be pointing down when you serve. And he just tipped up. And that strong smash doesn't work that time.
4-3.
So just alternating point by point. Moving through. Not that many of them from unforced errors, which is good.
Nice.
So much space left on that side.
It's definitely a great setup. Would open up the court a bit more, just like that.
Yeah. I think both pairs not playing together that much has left a lot of space which you could shoot winners into. We haven't really had them yet. Wong with a big smash there at 5 on smash winners. Hun hasn't really had the chance to unleash his. There's only 2 on that side.
Well, I think it's very interesting for top players like Beijing and Tian Hao to play a younger player. Somehow, I believe that in the morning they had their practice, and at night right now they are playing a match. Somehow a very important match for their clubs.
Well, Tian Hao felt that he was being targeted there and responded the best possible way. Very imposing and serious character, Tian Hao.
Yep. Moving easy to the left, right, and opens up the front court. For Tian Hao and Yisi to make an impact in this match, I guess Tian Hao has to play a bigger role.
A much bigger role, yeah.
Much bigger.
You can see Hong Fai-yin trying to take control of these points with his smash. It's not been working out though, and so far, been very safe from both pairs.
6-5.
That one left out.
6-all.
As both these pairs just set themselves up, perhaps they will be in winning positions later on in the league. But for today, doing the best just to defend and keep themselves out of trouble. For Puchong, that would of course mean not conceding another game. As I said earlier. I think Hun Tian Hao had a bit of an issue with whether that was in. Yep, he did. It was. Ian Spear having to get directly involved here. So just the right time, Wong and Lai pull a 2-point lead out again. It'll be interesting to see if they can convert this. Last time out, of course, still went to 10-9.
Oh, yeah.
9.
So it's definitely a front-back positioning for Beijing and Fai Yin, who has been doing quite well with his smashes.
This is now the best they've done, 3 points ahead. Good shot at the second game, which he won the first, of course, so slowly but surely they're pulling together a bit quicker.
Yeah, she
all
knows.
That space. Yeah, you see all that space
10.
opened up. So
Game point.
4 game points.
It was an easy reaction from Beijing. You know, there are times you don't even have to look at it. All these guys have been training every single day to do the same shot.
7.
Well, they didn't take it that time.
10. Play. Line. Line. Taking too long. Get ready quicker.
Now, direct words from Ian Spear as to taking too long. That's exactly the reason why Mohamed Shah got a yellow card this morning. Now, there's no reason, of course, for her to be taking too long. As they're in the lead.
It's getting closer now, 8-10.
He's getting closer, but still, they're both tied up on unenforced errors. They're pretty much tied up on everything else. If it goes the way it should, then Wong and Pei should be able to close this out.
A bit unlucky.
A bit unlucky.
9. 10.
And they've left this. They were 3 points ahead. Now, just a 1.
Fai Yin and Beijing started to play a bit more relaxed game. And this gave a lot of chances to Tian Hao and Yixi.
True.
Play.
Yep.
It's all about placing,
Well, there you
not
go.
much smashes for the past 3 points.
Now 10 all.
Oh.
Double game point. That's in?
Yep. What a great comeback from Tian Hao and Yixi.
10.
So that means we're definitely going to 4 games. At least. And came down literally to a centimetre or 2. Puchong could have been 2 up. So another game lost for Puchong. This means they can only now equal, if, of course, they win everything from now, Mars City's 18-3.
Yeah, definitely Beijing and Fahim led this second game. Just went easily.
Slip away, yeah.
Yeah, too simple because the last 4-5 points they started to play too relaxed. And
yeah,
I guess too much placing rather than just attacking like what they did earlier.
Yeah, but there really, to be honest, hasn't been anything too spectacular from either pair. They've been trying to do the jobs charged them by their managers.
20 seconds.
And at 1 apiece, 12 minutes it took that game. So we set up for game 3.
Third game. Level. Play.
That one's wide.
1 love. Out. Service over. 1-all.
Service fault there.
Service over. 2-1.
On the mental side, definitely it has affected Beijing and Fahim on confidence-wise.
Definitely, absolutely, 100%. I think they thought that they should have won that second game.
Service over. 2-all.
But it literally is right now one of these patches in the game where Max, you're going to get us a point before it switches back to the other side.
Out. Service over. 3-2.
Test pairings for both clubs and showing it. Better from Hunin Chap.
5-2.
The Nusajaya management just approving of that. That was well played.
Service over. 3-5.
Now they're 3-5 down.
Yeah, it's never easy to go to the left side or the right side. Well, Tianhao would take that.
I think at this point, they'll take whatever they can get.
Definitely.
Finally gets Tianhao actually smashing. But there's a lot of work that needs to be done with both these pairs.
5-6.
They're currently playing off each other. Already up to 14 and 11 unforced errors for both. Can't really string points together and aren't very confident as to where they are on court. That's what's leading to this. This game could really either go any way.
Yeah, I mean, before they started, I thought on paper, Beijing and Fa Yin would be the one who could win it quite easily, but not anymore because they look very balanced.
That's right. Again. Another error. Another point goes. Another service goes. See them getting a little bit frustrated, the errors creeping in. That would have been a clear point, clear kill. And that was a clear kill.
7-all.
Most of the time in doubles, service plays a very important part for the next shot.
Yeah, but in this one, it's kind of, you know, if it does get across, then it might be used, but it's not being used to its full advantage for sure.
Oh, Beijing.
I did say at the beginning this match could go anywhere. That's exactly where it's gone.
The first time they lead by 2 points.
Well, again, at just the right time, they do lead by 2 points, but they did in the last game, and of course they lost that on a line judge call. 11-9.
8-9.
I think she took it a bit too late. Racket face.
Yeah, did indeed.
Yeah.
Play.
Now, Ian Spear is looking quite unhappy with the amount of time that these players are taking. It's just a long gap there. So we're back on even terms again, 9-all. 1 apiece, 28 minutes played. And maybe that's why he's asking them to move it along a bit. This is definitely one of the slower paced the doubles games we've seen. Now let's see if they can finish this one off. Take a 2-1 lead. And you can hear all the kids in the background. They're still loving it. Oh, I can see them off here. There's a whole load of Puchong United supporters. They were, of course, given those, I don't know what they call those things that you bash together, make noise, and I think that's what's keeping them happy. Yeah, those things just in the background, you can see with the Kopiko written on them. Never really known what they're called.
The sound maker.
Yeah.
Oh, nice one.
Returned.
Wow.
Now,
With a smile.
well, it was interesting that Wong Fei-yin, look at his reaction here when he gets that in. The smash comes in, he sends it back, and then it's a little, no. Look at his finger right now when he sends it back. He's, oh, you're not going to see it. But he had a, you might see it here. There you go. No.
Yeah, Beijing missed it, but he
Not
was
getting
behind
past me
to
that
save
side.
it.
So that, in fact, does bring a little bit of action to this game. That's another game for Puchong. 11-3, looking good on the tie. Very close again, though. And now, even though both the pairs have had to deal with trading services almost every single point, there seems to be a bit of rivalry building up between them just on that last point, and we'll see if Wong Fei-yin and Lai Pei-jing, who I'm happy with in terms of, I actually think that if you looked at both teams, they haven't been performing as well as they could, but I do think that Wong and Pei have been better in the end. Wong's smash definitely deserves more credit, and Pei-jing's network has been hard-working, just hasn't been as accurate as she'd like.
Yeah, to be frank, in the third game, there are not many hard smashes. It was just placing. But hopefully we'll have an interesting game in the fourth one.
Well, now that Tian Hao and Chia have a chance of losing it, you can see more smashes are coming out. But that's also leaving more gaps.
Oh. That's a good effort by Tian Hao. Trying to take it a bit earlier, giving him more chance to attack.
Dangerous game. Now, this is the first time we've seen a 2-point lead off the start. I didn't get to hear the last bit of that, but something about the net. There's a lot of reprimands going down for me and Spear today.
Oh, nice push.
Yeah.
Just a soft one, but that's good enough.
So, 3-love. Best possible situation for Wong and Lai. It's in. 1-3. Nice little push to the right.
Nice.
Suddenly changed the speed on the smash.
Beijing was at the back getting ready for another smash, but look at Tian Hao. Just a soft one to the front.
Yep, little drop. But it really has been about that. It's essentially 4 singles players, all with their individual traits that are winning points. Haven't really been at the speed that they need to be to start looking ahead the second or third point or making combinations. There haven't been any real combined moves made where the setter would set up the point at the net and then leave it, force the lift, and then leave the smash. It's really just been hit whatever comes across the net however we can, which is what you'd expect from players that have just been set up together. And I think Wong and Lai have done it a little bit better, a bit cleaner, and probably deserving of this lead. And again, errors creeping in.
Big space, but
Huge
a bit too
space,
long.
yeah.
It's all about accuracy, especially at
Yeah.
the top levels.
Yeah.
If not, then that is why, you know, some players couldn't hit top 40 in the world.
Oh, totally. And that's given Wong and Lai a 6-2 lead. See what they can do with it. Well, that wasn't very encouraging.
3-6.
But at least you know that if we have settled back into the pattern of just alternating points, that 4-point lead that they had, or 3 points now, should be enough to see them through. They've done that in the other games as well. So a 3-1 is on the cards. That is in.
4-6.
Two points in a row here.
Yep.
I was just asking.
You were saying, Sharon?
Yeah, I was just asking a player, I mean a friend of mine, national player, whether they train to roll the ball over
Oh
or
yeah,
the
to
shuttle
tumble, net tumbles. I think they do. We saw one earlier, which certainly looked that way. A 7-4, 3-point lead. That's out. And the question on everybody's lips here at the Sports Arena Sentosa is, will this game go to 5 sets? It might.
Yeah, they were 6-2 up.
Yeah, they
and
were.
now 5-7. Normally there are quick exchange in this match. Yeah. That's why we don't see long rallies and the big smashes.
Yeah, they never really get into gear on the other side. So there is the net has been really deciding most of these points. And drops like that. So
7-4.
all tied up. And that 6-2 lead, 4 points, which could have seen them through, vanished.
Totally
I think that's the widest smash that I've seen in the 2-3 weeks. That was at least 3 or 4 foot off. Wow.
It was just timing as well. Yeah, I guess it's a good way to take a break and refocus again. That's actually a tactics, you know, from players. Shoelace, get some water.
Change, shoelace. They've tried the, I'm not ready for the serve one a few times, but it's already been reprimanded. But also for Hoon Tien Hao to hit a smash like that after the thousands of smashes that he must have hit in his career, I'm sure he would have wanted to take a break. That smash even scared me.
Nice one.
That's more like it in terms of smashing.
9-7.
So they're edging closer. Question is, can they pull it off? I do see a future for Wong and Lai as a partnership, as they've managed to grind out the score. Hoon and Cha, I don't know, to be honest, if they should. We'll find out in the next match days if they do get played again. But this, 3 match points.
Well, not yet. Maybe the second game could happen again.
They were unlucky. Exactly, and we are edging closer to that situation of perhaps pushing this to a 5th game. It's only right, actually, that match should be decided as the second game was on a service error. It was a match absolutely strewn with errors. And for the combinations, well, both clubs are going to have a lot to think about, I think, as to whether... Don't forget that a lot of these clubs have also been facing a staffing crisis this week with the Granola International Challenge happening in Bangkok. And now, with the confirmation of that score, 39 minutes, we're going to hear from the winners who are on court with JD.
All right, we're with the players of the mixed doubles who just picked up yet another 3 points for their team. Now, for some reason, I don't know what's going on with Puchong United today. When you're not winning 3-0, the set that you guys seem to lose in all the other matches is a second set. Same one as you. What happened in the second set?
Yeah, second set actually we are already leading 10-6. Too many simple mistakes, yeah.
Okay. So now, if you guys pair up again in the next match, in the next tie, what's going to happen? Will there be more focus? Will it be a 3-0 win? Are you hoping for a 3-0 win the next time?
Yes, yes. We hope we play better to win other team.
Thank you very much. Winners are Puchong United BC. Thank you very much. Back to you in the commentary box.
So, as we look at the highlights of this match, and this was probably the most active part of it, a couple of rallies that turned up which are of this intensity. The rest of it was really two pairs trying to find their feet, trying to get into the game. And it was about individual talents winning each of these points. The ladies at the net and the men at the back with the smashes. But it's another 3-1 win for Puchong, and you can at least credit them with 1, winning all the matches so far, but 2, just leaving their conceded games 2-3. As you can see, here's this a breakdown as to how it went. And you can just see Tianhao taking a lot of the lead here. That's exactly what I meant about individual performances winning through on the day. It's a good example of how combination doubles is very interesting. It's almost an art form when it comes down to it. And you can play out games like that. 20-22 unforced errors over 4 games. Not that bad. But these smash winners in the end, probably what decided that match. 12-4. And more importantly, as I said, Puchong with a 12-3 lead.
First representing Nusajaya BC, Chong Yi-han.
Chong Yi-han taking on Tanonsak San Sambunsuk.
And for Puchong United BC, Tanonsak Sambunsuk.
Just back from the Axiata Cup. And while service judge and umpire get the net ready and the court ready and introduce the players, we're going to be going down on court to hear from the managers who are with JD.
All right, down here with the managers once again before the start of this particular match. First, I speak to Puchong United boss Irina Inozemtsova first. With a player like Tanongsa, I would love to know what it's like behind the scenes. How do you motivate a player like Tanongsa to keep winning the way he does?
Well, the matches he had played before was, according to his standard, was not up to, not very strong. So, but we will set up the target for him to win every match 3-0.
Thank you very much, Irina from Puchong United. Over to Nusajaya right now with Hanyit. Yihan's had some losses, some wins. How do you think he'll fare in today's match?
Of course, I hope he can play his best because a strong opponent like Thanusa, I hope he enjoy the game, then play without pressure. Hope he can perform well. Yeah.
All right, nicely done. Managers, back to you in the Ibercourt commentary box.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Nusajaya VC represented by Chong Yi-han. And on my left, Puchong United BC represented by Tanongsa Siang Song Bung Su. Nusajaya BC to serve, level, play.
Stephen Ong opens proceedings for the 5th match of this tie, and immediately
service over, 1.
Quick reply from the Thai player. Moves him back to serve. And then a shot aimed unintentionally, I'm sure, at Stephen Ong, which he actually deftly ducked out the way of. You can see that tie score there, 12-3 to Puchong. Still on course. If Tanongsak can pull off the 3-0 here.
2-1.
For the next best thing, 18-3 would be a great return for them. That one's long though.
Service over, 2-all. Service over, 3-2.
And this, again, the power game of Tanongsak. If he can keep it on target, looks like it might be able to see him through this. Well, he knows where his baseline is.
4-2.
There are a couple of smashes within that point that looked like they were going long. Got to watch them. He's already lost the point from the first one.
Service over, 3-4.
So the deft little net exchange doesn't go the way of the power smash player. He had to double take on that, and that's never a good idea in singles.
All.
And again, it's a question of distance and range. That high lift could be trouble.
6-4.
He's also looking already a bit frustrated with his range. 4-6, he wants to do the best job he can. Right now, something along the translation of the point he sees in his head to the racket head isn't quite there. So Chong ahead, a good chance to nick this first game.
7-4.
All through pretty much all 5-6 unforced errors from Tanongsak, 7 points to Chong. So that one long as well.
8-4.
This is just about giving the game away. Still not able to find any range whatsoever. And this will be a costly game for Puchong to lose. They're still on course for around about a +10 at worst case. Best case a +15. But that would include Tanongsak winning this game.
Game point 4.
And now he faces 6 game points. And based on the stats of his 7 unforced errors so far, there's a very good chance that Chong is going to nick this. A bit more solid from Tanonsak. Killed as well. That was a much better point from him.
5-10.
He has left it late though. As well.
10.
Now it would be, as I said, against the run of odds if he would pull this off. He's made a few too many unforced errors to suddenly pull off a string of 6 points, but he's being aided
10.
by a sudden run of mistakes by Chong. And so Puchong still have this very slim chance of pulling out of this with the game. Oh, this is amazing comeback and recovery from Tanonsak. Mark of a good player is the player that can hold the game and turn it in his favor. Whether he wants to do that at 6 points, 7 points, or in this case at 10 points. Well, that's how you do it.
First game won by Nusajaya VC. 11.
Long was so used to saying service over that he then realized it was game over. 11-8. Chong Yi-han takes the first one, and that's all specifically down, or in large part, to the unforced errors from his opponent, who was just a little bit too eager to get out the blocks. And definitely in the last few points, stringing together 4 has shown that he has got the game. He's just eager to impress, and by doing so has lost a game to Nusajaya. So the max now that Puchong can pull off out of this would be a +14 and 18-4. And that would include this man winning the next 3 games, and then the doubles partnership of Darren Isaac and Tan Ai Kwan also winning 3 games straight. That would give them the best return that they could get based on the action today. And don't forget, that is a pretty good return. Just earlier we saw this afternoon Kapong come away from their match with Ampang Jaya with a +5. Both of those clubs were being watched by Cheras, who put in a very good performance yesterday, took away 14 games. They were facing a -8 though, so while that's put them in contention for further success, it was really Kapong and Ampang Jaya that lost out because they had the chance to keep moving ahead, and that +5 didn't help anyone. It could be worse, of course. It could be 0-sum gain, 9 all. We've seen a couple of them. It was at one point, could have been 11-10. So Puchong, definitely if they want to catch up with Moa City, would want to go for the 18-4 here. But it looks like they're going to pull away at least another 10 games again. 10 games from every match day.
1-all.
Might just do it. Now, errors still in Tanonsak's game. And another one there.
Service over, 2-1.
Sorry, my mistake. He won that net exchange.
3-1. Fault. 4-1.
Better from Tanonsak. At least is accurate as well. He should be, based on this performance and type of shots he's playing, and of course his ranking and everything else, he should be cruising this.
Five, 1.
And now he's got a nice 4-point lead here in the second game.
Service over, 2-5.
And again, the accuracy lets him down.
5.
Look at the frustration on his face. And Chong Yan will just be happy to soak up this pressure. By the looks of it, Tanomsak now 3 unforced errors ahead, 9 first 2 games. Not a good return from singles, but he's beginning to find a few.
4-5.
That one out as well. Question is whether he'll be able to find enough.
Five all.
And again, that's long.
6-5.
That's got to be getting to him. Keeps looking at the scoreboard up on the big screen on the to his left.
7-5.
So the best they could have got would be an 18-4 by the looks of it. Exact body language, and Tanomsak not too happy with his game. One he'll get.
Six over. 6-7.
Be nice to see a little bit more aggression from Chong to take advantage of the fact that his opponent is not playing his best game. Absolutely, Winnie. Not looking the most overjoyed of people. He's the coach of Puchong United. As I said, they can't be too hard on themselves. But they already have stacked up enough points to make today a worthwhile match day.
All.
There's no way maximum that Nusajaya will take away will be, well, if they win the next 2 here, of course, this one and the next, then that's 5-8. So they're still, even if they stay exactly where they are, going to walk away with a +4